Hello, I'm Kyle. I play bass in Moose Blood.
I'm Eddie. I sing and play guitar in Moose Blood, and you're watching Shout Loud TV.
Yeah.
Hey guys, today we're in Stuttgart and I'm sitting here with the members of Moose Blood.
Hello.
You have been on tour with A Day to Remember and Neck Deep for 3 weeks now. How has it been so far and what are you expecting for the remaining shows of this tour?
It's been pretty fun. It's been pretty good, hasn't
Yeah,
it?
it's been great. I mean, we got to play some way bigger rooms than we ever thought we would, and play in front of a lot of people. So it's been a lot of fun so far.
Yeah, it's huge. The rooms have been massive, so it's been a pretty fun time. It's good.
Okay, cool. A few months ago you released your second album, Blush. After 6 months, how satisfied are you with this record?
I think we're all really, really proud of it, and people have been lovely about it. So I think they keep being lovely about it, and it's, couldn't be happier, really.
Yeah, it's pretty overwhelming, especially when you travel internationally and people know the songs. It's really flattering. It's great fun. Just want to keep doing it.
Have you thought about your next record yet, or is it too early to think about the next record?
We've thought about it starting. We haven't really done much with it. We haven't.
Yeah.
There's a couple of little tiny ideas knocking about. We're definitely going to start writing, but not just yet.
Yeah, it's really hard to come up with the full concept. But it's really exciting thinking about the next process. So we've been thinking about it, but we haven't got anything to commit or kind of press forward to say enough that we've started. But it's definitely on everyone's mind now. It's exciting. It's really fun.
Okay. Until the end of March, you will have toured through Australia, Europe, and North America, I think. Is this the recipe for success for new bands to tour as much as possible?
I think, you have to tour as much as you can. Otherwise, no one's going to hear it. I guess it definitely helps.
It's true. It's like better to burn out than fade away. So we're definitely trying to burn ourselves out until we can't tour anymore or one of us dies.
Oh no, that would be a shame.
Tour forever, apparently.
Yep.
Okay. Is there a country you haven't toured yet, but you would like to tour someday?
Oh, cool.
I'd like to go to Japan.
Yeah, I think that's pretty pretty much the same. I'd like to do the circuit when you go over to Australia, do like parts of China, maybe a bit like Japan, like New Zealand, things like that. It would be nice to do like one in a line. So we went to Australia, then we had to fly back and do this. If we did America on the way back, it would have been a bit easier. I would like to kind of work that out in the future, but it's okay. It's pretty fun.
Okay. When I listened to Blush for the first time, I first recognized that you started this album in a different way than your first record, because Pastel is a rocking indie song, I think, and Cherry was a quiet ballad. What are the other distinctions of the records?
It's hard to kind of write a bunch of songs that don't sound exactly the same when you're all kind of in the same head space. We had a shorter amount of time, I think, in the overall process to writing Blush compared to how we did for I'll Keep You in Mind. We were a bit more toured and weathered with how we chose to write the songs and stuff, so we were a bit more clued up of how to put the structures of songs together. So that definitely was more of an influence of just being together and around each other and being around instruments all the time from like touring for the last like 12 months beforehand. I don't know, we kind of pushed ourselves a bit more to make it sound different. I think it was not necessarily a direct comparison of like trying to make Cherry sound so different from like Pastel, but it was nice to kind of start it on an entirely new like palette, to start again, start fresh. So it's just trying to mix it up is like the hard key, I think.
Yeah. The lyrics of your songs are mostly about interpersonal stories. Did you experience all of the thematics you're talking about yourselves, or are they fictional? Or have you an example, maybe, for a song?
They're all things that we've been through ourselves. Like me and Mark wrote the majority of the lyrics and stuff. Yeah, they're all real things. Do you want an example? Is that what you said? Did you say?
Yeah, maybe you have an example with a song. Maybe, I don't know, Honey or Knuckles.
Knuckles. I wrote that about meeting my wife and falling in love with her.
Okay. In June, you are going to play Download Festival immediately before the Dillinger Escape Plan.
Yes.
Which feelings are surrounding you in this case, and what are other bands you're looking out to watch after your set?
I think it's like a great experience to kind of be put on different festival runs. It doesn't necessarily, we don't sound the same as Dillinger Escape Plan, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I think sometimes it's good because everyone has like quite a broad range of taste in music. So it's good. I can't see why bands can't tour with bands that aren't in the same genre all the time. Like if you appreciate music, it's quite a cool thing. I'm really excited to see AFI, Amsterdam play. Yeah, there's a bunch of bands. Basement were on just before us, and the way our touring circuit worked, never really got to see like a full set. I've only seen a few songs on festivals that were on at the same time, so that should be fun. Yeah.
Good Charlotte are playing it. That's quite exciting.
Nice.
Yeah, Basement would be great.
There's so many as well. Sometimes it's hard to keep track to be like, which festival are they on? Because like we've been excited to see like a bunch of bands. Festivals are really hard as well because depending on when your press is like lined up and things, you get excited and then it works out that you just end up missing it by mistake somehow. But yeah, the thought's there and hopefully it works out.
I'm just excited to play that festival. I think it should be fun. It's a bit different for us, so yeah, it'll be good.
Yeah.
So do you prefer festivals or normal club shows or shows in these big venues like on this tour?
I think on like a personal note for like meeting friends and stuff, it's much easier to meet them on a touring circuit like this because you get longer time with them and you get to meet people and like know them properly a bit more. Like you get to find traits of their personality. Whereas on a festival run, you might be really excited to see Against Me and you see him for 5 minutes and you high five and everyone's like, oh, cool. And then you leave. I think on the flip, like Grows Rock, we toured with I'm the Avalanche like right at the beginning, and we saw like Vinny there and like high-fived, and we knew each other from before, so that was good. So it's nice to meet people again on like festival circuits, but it's harder to make more of a impact and be mates, which isn't as fun.
I think doing like say club runs is always awesome, and like you're a little bit closer with the crowd, and I think doing rooms like this is incredible. So I think, yeah.
The vibes of festivals as well. There's so many. You can't make me choose.
So different, I think. So I can't really pick what I prefer. We're lucky enough to get to do a load of different stuff.
So do you still feel like a fanboy when you meet one of your favorite bands for the first time, and not as a rock star?
Definitely.
Every single time.
The key is to be cool and not let them know that you love them so that you can be friends. Otherwise, you just get freaked out. But yeah, every time. I think we're all like really excitable.
Yeah, whenever we meet bands that we love, it's always like, oh my God, I can't believe it.
Yeah, so how did it happen that you're touring with A Day to Remember? Because A Day to Remember and Mooseblood, I think that's two different music styles.
We just got the offer put forward to us, and we thought it'd be a great opportunity, like we're saying, to play these rooms, and like Kyle was saying earlier, how touring with being on a tour with such different genres of music, I think it's quite exciting. We get to play in front of a load of people that wouldn't necessarily listen to us beforehand. But yeah, we just got the offer and we just said yes, basically.
Cool. That's it. Thank you for your time and have fun tonight.
Awesome. Thank you.